Okay, it is day 127. Why is that important? Well, it is important because this is the halfway point to our Disney trip. Meaning that we've had 127 days this year, and it's 127 days until our Disney trip. So we are halfway to Disney. Now, what we don't know is, will there be a Disney trip? Because everything's still shut down. I think Florida's in phase 1, which is not part of the theme parks. But Shanghai Disney is to open in, I think, May 15th. So, I'm guessing that's going to be kind of the, hey, is this going to be okay kind of place. And then, oh, I got close. I always get close when I go cut my heat up. It's cold. But yeah, if it works out there, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't really see how they're going to necessarily open the parks, which I could really care less. As long as they open the resorts, I'm okay, because we're going still. But anyway, 127 days. A month ago I would have felt pretty optimistic about that, but I don't know, this whole virus thing is so weird, because it's directly affecting us but not. Like, I've known maybe 3 or 4 people that said they had it or said they tested positive. All of them just got the flu, and all of them got better, except for one who had to go to the hospital. So, supposedly some girl that's dating one of the guys at our work is tested positive, but I don't know. It's hard to say. So it's just, but hopefully, I never would have thought like this is a possibility of going on until October, but maybe so. I don't know how I feel about it. This whole like opening in phases and stuff like that. I honestly don't know enough about it. In my little small world of what I can see and people I know, I see no reason to be closed, because I mean, I'm telling you, Lowe's here is, there's more people in Lowe's because everything's shut down than there is when there's not. Everything's not shut down, and I don't. In Walmart too. So I don't understand. I guess because the people are at home and they can go. I don't know. Because I still go to Lowe's, but I'm also essential. I've got a paper and I'm going to be out in it anyway. So it's like, if I was not a non-essential, I probably would not, and I had to stay home, I probably would not go out. I would just stay at home. And it's like, yeah, but you got to get stuff, from the store and stuff. Not really, because I could just order it online and have it shipped. The only reason I go get it is because I've only got like 1 day to work on it. So I don't know. I think I could stay at home. I've had drinks shipped to me before, so from Amazon. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna drive now because I don't know. Maybe we'll do some Disney something or other tonight, just to kind of celebrate the halfway to Disney moment. So we'll see. All right, it's 7:32 and I'm at work. So got a pretty busy day today. I've got a fire ant job, a bait install, well, termite eval, bait install, termite bait install, and then another eval. So got a lot to do. So we're gonna get this one out. Tell you why in a minute. As you can see, maybe it's hard to do this one hand. There's ants all in it. This one's gonna be fun because it's got fire ants in it. This guy supposedly checked it, I don't know, this month, like the other day, and it's like covered in fire ants. So how do you check it? Do you not think that maybe fire ants in a termite bait station is not a good idea? I don't know. We'll get it out. This is the thing. Thank God. Okay. It is 5:50. Just got back to the office. Well, I didn't just get back. I got back about 5:15 or so. And by the time I got all my stuff off the truck, and then got some paperwork filled out. I guess BJ's there. So talked to him for a minute. Didn't really say a whole lot. Didn't know it was BJ at first. I hadn't seen the guy but once. I was like, is that BJ? And he had a mask on. So I'm like, I don't know. Is that BJ? Maybe it is. I guess it is. Makes sense that it is. I just like that dramatic pause. I totally forgot I was talking to you. My bad. Okay, so I don't know. Was not a good day. Was not a good day. The very short version of it is I kept getting add-on stuff. Like I had Saturday scheduled today to go do a termite eval in Waxhaw, which is, you know, a little far out. Far out, dude. A little far out. And a fire ant treatment. Carl had asked me if I could, and I was like, yeah, I can do them both same time. And then I was like, you know, it's gonna be in Waxhaw. Might as well go ahead and try to do the bait stall if it looks good. So I had that. And then Brandon talked to me yesterday, and he was like, hey, I got a guy that needs a termite eval. He says, and I said, is it near Waxhaw? And he said, well, you would come by his house on the way back in. And I was like, okay, well, I should be able to do that, all the baiting it, because I'm going to do the install, so I'll probably be able to get it knocked out. And as I left a little early yesterday, as you remember, and that's what I had on my schedule. And I come in this morning, and I start putting my stuff up, and right before I leave, I'll get ready to leave, I'm like, oh, you're going to do a mosquito treatment and a barrier 360 in addition to all that and the other. Oh, and the second job that Brandon was telling you about is also a mosquito respray. Well, I don't have anything on my truck, like nothing, except for like termite stuff. So of course I had to stop what I was doing and go get all the stuff I needed to do it, which took a while. And then, of course, it's in Waxhaw, so it's like a 35-minute drive out there. So, you know, I just, dealing with all that, like, it took me, I mean, and the yard was like an acre and a 1.25 acre. So, I mean, it was a huge yard. It wasn't even like, you know, little dink. Gotta merge. Sorry, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna try to merge and talk to you at the same time, because it's, I mean, I showed you that one day. It's pretty super real, serial, serious merge. But yeah, I don't know. I just, and then to top it all off, one of the jobs that I told you I set up for Thursday apparently got moved to my schedule today. And then, like, yet another respray got put on there. And I'm just like, y'all have lost your damn mind. I mean, it would be different if they would ask me, like, hey, can you do this? But it's like, no, they just surprise. They don't even ask me, and they just change the schedule. And it's just like, why am I setting up a schedule? I don't know. They're going to change it anyway. I mean, either let me just set up my own stuff and do it, or somebody else do it. I don't care, but I feel like you need to kind of run it by me. And I mean, I left early yesterday. They could have said something yesterday. They could have been like, hey, we're going to get this mosquito thing on you. And I could be like, well, let me go ahead and get my pack and everything and get everything I need. You know, but no, they just wanted to kind of poke fun at me for leaving early, even though I was there for 8.5 hours. So, I don't know. It's just weird, like, you know, swinging man parts and who stays longest. And I don't play that game because I'm almost 49 years old. I've stayed late plenty, just not with your company. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and just do busy work because you feel like I need to stay there for a long period of time. So, I don't know. It's just dumb. So anyway, so now it's like 6 o'clock and I'm, you know, stuck in this Charlotte mess, because that's always fun. And apparently last night when I filled up my vape thing, I didn't put the fluid thing back in my book bag. So I've had like basically no vape fluid all day today, which is fine because I really hadn't had time to vape, but not that it takes long. It's like, look, I vaped. But I don't know. I didn't eat lunch because I got to that first job at like 9:30, I think, and I think I left at like 2:30. There the whole time, and then it was like a 25-minute drive to my next job. Got there at like, 2:45, and I got there like 3:30, and started crawling the house, and the lady was kind of, I don't know, she's like, I need you to not spray my tomato plants. I'm like, okay. Do I need to show you what they are? I'm like, no. So I'm just going to show you what they are. I'm like, okay. But yeah, she was really concerned about that. She's like, well, the kids want to get in the pool. Can you go ahead and do the mosquito part first? I'm just like, look, I'm here to do the termite. I'm going to also do your spray, but I'm here to do termite. So let me do that first. But I don't know. I don't know if it was like, I don't know, she didn't really seem very interested in the termite treatment. So I think it's almost like they know I'm not just going to go and do a respray. So they're like, hey, while we're there, you want us to do a termite inspection for free? So therefore they can come to me and be like, oh, look, we're doing a termite inspection. And while you're there, do this. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that's what it is or not. But anyway, but yeah, BJ was there, so that was kind of strange because I didn't know he was coming. Nobody lets me know anything. It's like, you're in charge. I'm not in charge of anything. Nothing. I do what they tell me to do. I'm in charge of getting all the stuff done, I guess. But anyway, well, I'm going to drive now because I've talked enough. And we are halfway to Disney, I hope. So maybe we'll do some Disney something this afternoon. I don't know. Let's make a little amendment too, because this is kind of important. Today was the first time I've ever treated for mosquitoes. I'd used a backpack blower thing once because Wolfpack had one, and I used it for like ticks, and it was just kind of like to see how it works. No training on like what to really do. I've seen some technicians do it, so I kind of had an idea, but not really, because there's a whole bunch of flowers like on the plants, and they're using bifin, which leaves a residual, so I can't really spray the flowers. So I wasn't really sure, like, what am I supposed to be spraying exactly? I sprayed the bases of the shrubs and stuff, and if it didn't have flowers, I was good, but couldn't really do a lot. So that being said, again, no mosquito training whatsoever, much less like how they do it mosquito training. I had an initial mosquito service, and I had a respray. Now, a respray is when they've had their regular service and they're still seeing a problem. So you need to hit it extra heavy, you need to look at extra areas, try to just go out there and just squirting stuff doesn't fix anything. I mean, you can't just do the same thing you've already done, because that's the definition of insanity, especially if you expect different results. So, but then again, I don't know, like maybe the technician didn't do half his crap, or was it raining? Was his pack messing up? Did he not mix it right? I don't know. I don't know what happened, because I don't have any of that information. So I have to assume that he did what he was supposed to do, and he still had a problem. So that was fun to try to figure out that. And like when I got there, like I said, she was wanting me to spray first so her kids could go swimming. I'm like, look, I need to do the termite eval first. And then, of course, as soon as I get done with the eval, it starts raining. I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I had to go back to the door, and she's kind of like, I'm telling you to spray first. Even though it wouldn't have been dry by the time it rained, it didn't really matter. But, you know, you can't tell nobody nothing. So, but I called Patrick and was like, look, I'm going to spray the underside of this stuff. She's not even really seeing a big, like, I think she'd see it. She said after all that, she said, well, we didn't see but like 2. And I said, well, did you get bit? She's like, well, no. So, I don't know. I think she was just wanting a free respray. So, people are jerks, and you got to kind of weed out the jerks. So, I don't really know. But anyway, just, you know, trial by fire. It's like, I've never drag raced before. Well, I'm going to go get in a top fuel dragster and head down the strip, because I saw somebody do it on TV. See how that works out for you. Alright, so it's like 8 o'clock. Ooh, man. Sorry. It's all fuzzy because I was talking and got sweaty. But yeah, so it's like 8 o'clock. Got home about 6:30 or so. Talked to Michael for a little bit on the way home. And then I talked to Corinne some about my situation. So, no resolve, but what do? You just complain, fuss. Does no good. Let's go potty, buddy. Come on, go potty. Still haven't eaten food yet, so probably need to do that. It's not really. I'm so hungry. I'm not hungry. You know how you get like that sometimes. It's like you wait so long to eat, you're not even really hungry, but you know you have to eat because we're humans. That's pretty much where I'm at. Snowman, come on. Come on. So, but it's storm passed finally. It's chilly, and I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to do tomorrow. I haven't looked yet. But yeah, so just a rough day. Got another rough day tomorrow, and then another rough day on Friday. So I don't know. Maybe it'll pan out.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Shelly.
I'm Brett.
I'm Shay. And
We are the Wells family.
We
That
are
looks like a
so
fun family.
excited for this cooking competition and showing off our love for food and family this competition is going to be able to give me a lot of opportunities. When I grow up, I want to be somewhere in the culinary world, whether that's having my own restaurant.
Outro time. It's trash night, so get to do that soon.